What's going on, guys? This is your man Green Machine with another video, and today I wanted to talk about training partners, or basically taking someone with you to the gym to work out. Should you not? Why not? So, in my opinion, my personal experience, and from what I've seen other people when they go to the gym, they will usually try to convince a friend to go with them to hey, let's go to the gym, we're gonna start eating healthy, and let's go, and we're gonna work out. And usually one of them will start looking up diets, and or maybe both of them will start looking diets and workout plans and things like that. Especially if they don't have a lot of experience, they will turn to YouTube or the internet, Google, which is something that you should absolutely do. There's plenty of information on YouTube, on Google. I already made a video about do you need a personal trainer, and you should check it out if you want to. It's on my channel where I talk a little bit about that stuff. But anyway, so you have to be careful when you take the decision, first and foremost, of going to the gym, starting to eat healthier, starting to diet. And it shouldn't be a diet, but that's another topic. But you should start generally eating healthier and going to the gym. So if the person that you have chosen to go to the gym with is not as committed as you are, you're gonna have a problem. At that point, it's gonna be more harmful for your progress than beneficial. Why? Because if that person's not committed, she's gonna start making excuses as to why that person can't go. They're gonna start messing up on their diet. Perhaps you make it to the gym, perhaps you get a good workout going and everything, and when you get out of the gym, you decide to go to Denny's or IHOP or whatever, and you go with the idea of, oh, I'm gonna get something healthy, I'm gonna get some chicken salad, something that meets your macros or your diet or whatever it is. But the other one decides, fuck it, I really feel like having a hamburger or a steak or whatever it is that he's not supposed to be having. That might steer you towards, I guess I'll do the same. Well, you just threw away a lot of effort that you put in the gym. That doesn't mean by no means that you just wasted all the work you put into the gym. That it doesn't mean that, but it is now definitely not the same result that you would have had if you had stuck to your diet. So that's one thing, simply that they're not as committed as you are. Another thing that I found throughout my experience from bodybuilding before was when your partner has a different mentality in training, or a different style in training than you do. Keep in mind that there's lots of different styles, and everybody thinks that their style is the right one. I think that my style is the right one, which is heavyweight, high volume, right? And there's some people who think, that CrossFit is the right style. Some people that think that heavy weightlifting, just straight up weightlifting, is the right style, And I'm not saying that is wrong. That there is wrong styles, but they're all different. So if you have different styles when you go to the gym and you decide to start working out, you're gonna have that conflict of interest. So while you decide to go for, I don't know, chest day, you want to do bench press, and you want to do, heavy and high volume like I do, but your body thinks that bench pressing is a waste of time, it's not a good exercise. He thinks that maybe, I don't know, some flies is a better exercise, or he thinks that you should go with high reps instead of low reps, or vice versa. You're gonna have a hard time, trying to, change the weight and all that stuff. It's gonna, you're gonna end up taking a little bit longer at the gym. Things like that might be a non-issue, but that will depend on you. Uh, so that might be one thing to consider also, the training style that the other person has. Now, it could also be that that person is simply not as motivated as you are. So while you might be killing it at the gym, the other person is very low energy. He's just taking it easy, or he's on his phone, or he just wants to talk and bullshit around while you're trying to, that's just not gonna be a good. You guys are not gonna have a good chemistry at the gym. So it is very hard to find someone with the same lifting style. I was fortunate enough back then that I had a great training partner that was the same high intensity, same high volume, heavyweight, and we were just very in sync when we were working out together. Training style, eating style, everything was the same. So I was very fortunate to have something that back then. So that's another thing that you might want to consider. Now, obviously, there's the other side of the coin, which I just talked about. If you do have a training partner, that is just as motivated as you are, that is following the dieting, following the workouts and putting every little bit of ounce of energy that he has into those last reps, that is that there's that synergy that happens of feedback, with each other, because you see that person, going all out on those ways, so you want to go all out on the ways, and he sees you going all out on those ways, and he wants to do the same, he or she wants to do the same. So there is just that great chemistry that you got going on. So at that point, it could be very beneficial to have a training partner when you don't feel like going to the gym, but he'll call you, he'll text you, come on, don't be a little bitch, let's go to the gym, blah blah blah, and vice versa. So you're just constantly motivating each other. You're both constantly learning new things about supplements and dieting tips that you might find useful. You share with each other, but that will be the plus side of finding the correct training partner. And I feel that if you don't have that, unless you have a very, very strong mindset of I'm gonna do this shit, I don't care if it rains, I don't care if what happens, I'm gonna make it to the gym. I don't care what happens, I'm gonna meal prep, and I'm gonna eat what I took to work. I don't care if someone decides to go to fucking Subway or whatever. I'm gonna eat what I cooked for myself because it meets my macros. And then it doesn't matter who you train with, right? If you feel that confident about yourself, doesn't matter. You're going to go all out on your sets. You're going to put all your energy into that workout, and if the other person wants to do it, great. If not, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? It's not affecting me, so I'm gonna do me. They can do that. So, and if they want to go all out, that's great. Like looking for that, motivation thing. That's absolutely great. That's fantastic. But that's my take on if you should consider getting, encouraging someone to go to the gym with you. Just keep in mind that person might want to hit you up one day and say, I'm not gonna go to the gym today because blah 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 blah. And and they might have legitimate reasons. I'm not saying that it's not true, but they might, most likely they will not. So if they say I'm not going to gym, is that going to discourage you from going? Is that going to say, oh well, this guy's not going, this girl's not gonna go, so I guess I'm just gonna stay home today? You know, then you don't need a person like that. At least not while you're trying to put yourself together, because it takes a while to get into the rhythm of making your meals, of prepping, of researching what your macros should be, what workout split works best for you, which exercises you feel like you are getting the most benefit from, things like that. So there you go, guys. I mean, that's my take on it. Let me know what you think. Do you think I'm wrong? What are your experiences with training partners? When you go to the gym, or how do you feel when you go alone? Is it hard for you? I don't know. That's just my experience. Anyway, guys, so I'm gonna go fuck some shit up right now at the gym, and I'll see you guys later. I'm probably gonna be uploading a leg video pretty soon, but I still have to do some editing, and just being very, very busy lately. Trying to get fit as fuck, man. Peace.